He'll pay for what he has done to Peter, well, in cash, of course. That looks like it is definitely enough. I'll kill that fuckhead after.
Who's the fuckhead?
No, don't.
Breaking news, the top story for today is that the mass murderer, Peter Smith, also known as the Smiler, will be transferred to Allen B. Polunsky Prison at Texas. He has been sentenced to death by lethal injection in the next 3 weeks. Peter Smith has committed many crimes, mainly murder. Peter also has one more trial, which is tomorrow. It's most likely that Peter will speak at this trial. Peter has not spoken in over 10 years, and if he has nothing to say, he might just end up being dead. Another story that I would like to share is that FBI agent B. John has murdered Stephen Adams. Steve was in fact a mass murderer who has murdered many people who are mainly children. John is on trial in a few hours and is looking to be locked away in prison if he doesn't prove he is innocent. John quoted, "I know what I did was wrong. I just wanted to get rid of the nightmare that has ruined many children's lives." There are no further stories at this time, and we will let you know what happens next.
Order, order, order. Today we have Agent B. John on trial for shooting Stephen Adams to death, which happened on October 15, 2023. I am Judge Timothy, and I am deciding if he is innocent or guilty. John, you may speak.
I am guilty of shooting Stephen, but the reason was because he has caused many to die and many banks empty-handed. He was also armed, so I had to defend myself. I understand that murder is a big crime and a big punishment. I also wanted to free the people from their nightmares. I hope you understand, Judge Timothy, that I only tried to save the lives of the children.
John, you have proven that you did what was right. The only thing that's wrong was that Stephen hasn't publicly committed a crime in 15 years. There is no evidence that he has done anything since then. He did in fact murder many children, but that was 25 years ago. Do you have anything to prove yourself?
I am also innocent because that man did break into my house. Look at my doorknob. He shot it with a pump. Please, Judge Timothy, you have to believe me. He was stealing thousands of dollars that I kept on my safe for my hospital bills. Would you really think that I am a murderer? Never in my 10 years of special forces would use my weapons for the wrong reasons.
Okay, we have seen the doorknob, and it does appear to be shot by a pump shotgun with the shells that were fired. We also found Stephen's fingerprints on the weapon and the money. He also left the money back in your home. John, today you have proven yourself innocent. We have proven that you have done it for the right reason, and that Steve did do the crime. But unfortunately, since you still did technically and physically kill him, I would have to sentence you to 14 months in Allen B. Polunsky Prison. You will serve your time, and you will be released once those 14 months are done.
After all those murders and all those nightmares, the ice cream man is finally put to death. But let me tell the story that you didn't know, the legend of the ice cream man. It all began 30 years ago in 1993. Before all of this ever happened, even before the Smiler started to kill.
Sir, leave this area now.
How about you?
Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Breaking news for our top story for today. We have been hearing some reports from Robert Reynolds about an unknown suspect who robbed the town bank last night. The suspect has broken in at around 10 to 11 o'clock last night. They had also murdered the security guard who was guarding the vault with over $500,000 inside. Our detectives will try and find whoever did this and stop them.
The next day, the temperature was awfully hot, so hot that children request cold dairy treats to cool down. Steve had an idea that was so brilliant that it made history.
Excuse me, sir, it is awfully hot out here.
Yes, little girl.
It is just so hot out here, and I would please like to have a vanilla ice cream cone, and with rainbow sprinkles, please.
Why, yes, little girl. You can have the ice cream if you get inside the truck.
All right, sir, as long as you promise to give me the ice cream.
The ice cream man never lies.
Mr. Ice Cream Man, sir, where is my ice cream that you promised me?
I think it's right. Here.
After that moment, Steve had decided to permanently keep the title. That made history and changed everyone's perspective on him. The title that made Steve feel whole. The title that became his whole character. The title of the Ice Cream Man.
What the fuck?
Okay, we have a cisgender female child that has been hit with a tool on the frontal lobe. The child has been washed up on the beach, and there is no evidence to who it could have been, and when this happened. The little girl's age is identified to be around 7 or 10 years old. This murder could also be related to the bank robbery that occurred yesterday. What if the robber was also the child murderer?
Breaking news. For our top story for today, we have gotten some reports from Detective Jacob Peterson that an 8-year-old girl was brutally murdered. She was found with a shattered skull and is thought to have been hit with a wrench or a hammer at the frontal lobe. We have also gotten a report that this case might be part of an even bigger case, like the bank robbery that occurred 2 days ago.
Strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're dull. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, oh, no one remembers your name. What is it? When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places, I guess we know the score. on and on. Does anybody know what we are looking for? Another hero, another mindless crime behind the curtain in the pantomime. Hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? The show must go on. The show must go on. Yeah. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Whatever happens, I leave it all to chance. Another heartache, another failed romance. On and on. Does anybody know what we are living for? I guess I'm learning. I must be warmer now. I'll soon be turning round the corner now. Outside the dawn is breaking, but inside in the dark I'll make it to be free. Show must go on. The show must go on. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies. Fairy tales of yesterday will grow but never die. I can fly, my friend. Show must go on. Yeah. Show must go on. I'll face it with a grin. I'm never giving in. On with the show. Ooh, I'll top the bill. I'll overkill. I have to find the will to carry on.
Hello there, sir. I know it's pretty late and I was wondering if you still had some ice cream for me.
In fact, I still do have some ice cream left over. And it's still ice cold for brain freeze.
That's great. I've been really looking forward to it.
Now, I can't give you the ice cream here.
Why not?
Because in order for me to give it to you, you must get behind the truck. So, kid, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Well, I don't really know. I really like vanilla, but I also really like chocolate. But yet again, I really do like the rocky road in a waffle cone. What about you, Mr. Ice Cream Man? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I really like vanilla flavored ice cream with strawberry syrup drizzled on it in a waffle cone.
I have decided that I want rocky road ice cream in a waffle cone.
Alright kid, my ice cream flavors are to die for. Literally to die for. And you'll be dying for it soon.
Thanks, Mr. Ice Cream Man.
I warned you, kid. My ice cream is to die for.
Please, sir, you wouldn't shoot a child. Would you, Mr. Ice Cream Man?
I do not give a fuck. I'll fucking shoot.
Hello, are you the ice cream man?
Yes. Yes, I am the ice cream man, may I ask. What is a teenager like you doing out here so late at night?
I was hoping if I could get some ice cream.
Sure. We still have some cold, creamy ice cream left.
Great, I would really like a vanilla ice cream in a waffle cone.
One vanilla ice cream for a teen, coming right up. Here it is. But I will only give this to you if you follow me and go behind the ice cream truck. If you don't do that, you won't get it.
Okay, I followed you here like you said. Now give me the ice cream you promised me.
Breaking news. For our top story for today, we have gotten reports from Detective Jacob Peterson about 2 male children. One who is 9 and one who is 13. They have gone missing and they were last seen hanging out at an elementary school. But there are some people that say that they saw both boys near an ice cream truck. The same ice cream truck at the robbery. If this is true, that means that the person who is responsible for the robbery and the person who is responsible for the little girl's murder and the person who is responsible for the murder of both boys is all the same person. We advise all parents to keep their children safe indoors until it is safe out there.
Hello, Steve. Please, go have a seat. So, Steven, what exactly are you here to invest today?
Well, I was thinking, since my little business has had a great success over the many years I have worked, I was wondering if I could get a big upgrade on my successful business.
What kind of upgrade are you willing to invest to your business, Mr. Adams?
I am thinking of upgrading my ice cream truck business into something better, like a big store, filled with joy and sweetness all over it.
All right, so you want a store that sells sweet cold dairy products. But the store has to have a variety of flavors and a variety of choices to choose from than just ice cream. It could be milkshakes and frozen yogurt, or ices for people that are lactose intolerant. I'll say this would be an investment of about $75,000, but you have to keep your word.
Here's $100,000 in cash, and don't worry, I will promise the variety of options the store will have.
That's good enough for me. And make sure that the ice cream does not melt or does not go bad.
Do not worry, I'll make sure of it.
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh, tiptoe from the garden, by the garden, of the willow tree, and tiptoe through the tulips with me. Shower
Detective Peterson, I have brought you here for a very important mission. If you fail this mission, I will have to fire you.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I want you to stop a very huge heist. This one is not like the last one. This heist is way bigger and could cost several lives. I had a team track down his truck to find certain files. These files include the plans and ways this man could rob this bank. There is a green key card that leads to the main vault that is now guarded by 2 armed men. These men are well trained in the police force, but the man that we will just call the Ice Cream Man will most likely kill them. The Ice Cream Man will be headed for the white key card that will lead to something even bigger than this vault. What he is after is on the lower floor. It has a high-level security system. The stuff that is being secured is diamonds, millions of dollars, Bitcoin, and gold. There is a massive vault secured by lasers and locks. It is securing $500 million worth of Bitcoin and diamonds. It is important that you, Detective Peterson, do not let him break into this vault. It is your job to keep watch on his truck and get inside. In the entrance you will see several lasers. Do not let him get down the hall. There is an area that is securing several crates and duffel bags of gold. All these containments of gold are worth millions like the rest of them.
Sir, I promise I will hunt him down. Sir, this is Detective Peterson. I have eyes on the ice cream truck. It is out right in front of the bank. He has not left yet.
What the fuck is taking him so long to get me the Ice Cream Man? Peterson, where the fuck is our suspect? Peterson, where the fuck are the both of you? Respond or else I'll fucking fire you.
Sorry, sir. I was asleep. What time is it?
It's time for you to take down the ice cream fucker, or you will be fired.
Understood. Sir, I apologize for my actions, and I promise it won't happen again. Move, and I will shoot you. Put your hands up, where I can see them. Don't you think about moving. You are under arrest for your multiple crimes. You are under arrest for homicide and thievery. Therefore you are coming with me, you fucking clown. You have been charged with 8 acts of homicide. 5 of them are minors. 3 of them are adults. You are also charged with multiple acts of home invasion and property damage. You are charged with multiple counts of thievery. The suspect is identified to be Stephen Adams. For now you will be living in a jail cell until it is time for your trial in court. You will not be allowed to leave. You will only be fed when we tell you there is food. Now I will read you your rights before you get any ideas in court. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning, if you wish one. Do you understand the rights I have read to you?
Yeah.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
No, I don't.
Sir, I did it. I took down the ice cream man. And he is identified to be Stephen Adam.
Great work, Detective Peterson. I knew you wouldn't let me down and the whole police force down. Now that I see you can keep your job, I have decided to give you a promotion. I am promoting you to a first-line supervisory role. This role is a higher rank than just a detective. You are not Detective Jacob Peterson. You are now Sergeant Jacob Peterson.
I appreciate that.
Breaking news. For our top story for today, we have gotten great reports from now Sergeant Jacob Peterson that he has finally caught and taken down the man that was called the Ice Cream Man. This man was later identified to be Stephen Adams. Before Steve was taken down, he was in the middle of attempting to steal $500 million worth of Bitcoin and diamonds. He also brutally murdered 2 police officers guarding the 3rd-level floor vault. For all those families wondering, yes, it is now safe for all your children to be in the great outdoors. So thank you. Thank you, Sergeant Peterson, for saving all those children's lives.
All right, it's dinner time. So now you are allowed to eat. I brought mashed potatoes with chicken, with a side of whole wheat bread and green beans.
As long as it's edible, I have no problem with that. I thought for a second I was gonna eat dog shit.
You should be grateful that your ass is eating anything.
I don't appreciate your tone, Mr. Peterson.
Don't you dare exit that door. And by the way, it's Sergeant.
You better be careful of what you say, or I'll blow your brains out. Now, empty your hands.
All right, I apologize for the way I spoke to you. But please don't shoot me.
Oh no, we're not done here just yet.
I'll do whatever you say, please don't kill me.
I would like for you to slowly turn towards me. If you turn too fast, I will kill you.
The fuck is this supposed to be? You're wasting all my fucking time just to play a dumbass game with me. I was right about one thing. You really are a fucking clown.
And you weren't so careful with your words just now. Now I kill you.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're